Hello everybody and welcome back to Rogue Waters. We're going to continue where we left off last time, where we had just defeated Blackbeard for the first time. We'll have to defeat him again, but we did defeat him the first time. So, let's go ahead and start it off by looking to see. Let's get this. This has one of the new classes, Tar Smearer. So we should.
I can do gratuitous
get that
with this pike.
That person, and we'll go ahead and switch them out. Then let's apply these skill points. We'll have Twisty Betsy get retaliate. Then we'll go to Little Johnny. Have Little Johnny learn throw Fire Blast. Then we'll have Widowmaker go ahead and learn Tough 1 to get 1 more max HP. Then Captain Cutter also has a point, which we will get Retaliate level 2. Which also pushes the attacker. So they added this glossary since the last time I played. Apparently found all of the cannons in the game. We've discovered almost all the modules. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 modules. And we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 items. Okay, from here, let's see if we can afford to... Here we go, we can increase our specialist cabins by 1. So we can add another. Let's add in Walleye Frank.
Captain's gonna make us rich, eh?
And let's go ahead and start the... Wait, actually, hold on. Do we have anything else we can do with this? Oh, we can start with a deck sweeper. Oh, actually, let's make that a volley gun. And let's get rid of... Let's get rid of this shipwrecker. I don't really use it anyway. Instead, let's put in a volley gun. And let's go ahead and start the raid. And then we're going to try the next story mission right now. You come upon a wreck, you almost don't believe your eyes. It must be at least 2 centuries old. They certainly don't make them like that anymore. She's caught in a reef and taking on water. Odds favor that Hulk will come crashing down around our ears as soon as we come aboard. Still, I'd fancy a look about that old girl. Who knows what supplies she has lurking on board. What are your orders? We don't really care about any of it.
Seems like only yesterday I sailed these waters. That was under Blackbone, of course.
Okay, let's see. Immune to being pushed, immune to being pushed. Or, on kill, applies 1 damage bonus for 1 turn. Okay, we'll get the Ring of Death Hour.
They'll run, but not far.
Okay, let's go ahead and do Cannon Breaker. Then we'll do Light Cannon. Here we go, that did it. Then we'll use the volley gun to try and break Run Supply. No, it didn't successfully break it. Now we'll use the Cannon Breaker to do with the Deck Sweeper. Then we'll use the Cannon Breaker here. On that. Then we'll use the Guarantee that one.
Merry sight.
Now let's damage the Powder Barrel and Fisherman. We'll try to take... Okay, we damaged the Bomber. So we get to see a new enemy type. Fisherman. I wonder what they can do. I saw something about throwing a net, but I didn't really get a good look.
Feeling grand.
Let's go ahead and use the heirloom pistol to shoot that. Then we'll use the...
Still off.
Then we'll have Captain Cutter hit that.
I'm moving.
Here's the handgun stand. We'll use the handgun here to shoot the fisherman.
Please wake me from this nightmare.
We'll hit that. Looks like we're not figuring out, we're not going to be figuring out what,
Just say the word if you think it's best.
what's actually the, fisherman actually does. At least not this fight.
Now here's a nice.
Because they aren't even getting a turn.
Smells good too.
And there we go. That's victory. That gave us the Ring of Devourer, which we will go ahead and apply to Captain Cutter. And we'll go to the story event.
Seek information, have we? Sure. Tell me another. It's all right, Cutter. Don't usually see things from this end. I rather like the idea. Can I take the helm?
Wilkes hitches up his belt, sets his chin bravely, and proclaims you shall have to enter the confines of the most notorious brothel for leagues around the Puffy Rose. It was just another pleasure house until Madame Esperanza de la Mar took the reins. Now it's one of Blackbone's most lucrative ventures. I'm sure you remember Esperanza. She used to be Blackbone's lover. Chilling thought, I know. Well, claims she got some scuttlebutt you might want to hear. So you're still after Blackbone, eh? I never met man as boneheaded as he is. You know what he would do if I found out we were meeting? If I'm lucky, he'd only burn my place to the ground and feed me to one of his monsters. You better be good. Your offer better be good. You'll talk, or I'll be feeding you to my monsters, and I'll let them play with you first. Or how about I invest some gold in your enterprise? Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, you're too kind, Captain. And what is the word? Comely? Yes. What a comely and vigorous young gentleman you are. I could use the extra gold to bolster my security, especially if we continue to meet like this. And it is past time to gain some independence from Blackbone's company shitlickers. Blackbone fancies himself a captain out of the legend with nary a flaw to be found. But Madame Esperanza de la Mar knows the heart of men. One night he told me of a man he fears. Sea shepherd. Sea, that was it. He says this sea shepherd. He knows far more than that, Cutter. Don't hold back. Keep pumping her. Well, you know what I mean. Sea shepherd. Strange name for a nickname for a pirate. Or where did you find this man? This is Blackbone's deep, dark obsession. There are writings about him. Blackbone collects old papers from all over, keeps them locked away from it with his journals. He has a big trunk of them on his ship. Your suggestion we sneak aboard the old Shriek Serpent, break into Blackbone's quarters, rob him of his papers, all on the word of, you'll forgive me, a lady of ill repute? Talk. Well, very well, Captain. There's a man who might tell us where to find Shriek Serpent. Word is he's a guest in one of Blackbone's fortress dungeons. It ain't far. Thank you, madame. It's time we shove off. I will sail away. Either go for the mariner, for the mermaid necklace, or the fighting ring. I like the sound of the fighting ring.
Mr. Wilkes, make more sail.
A point of contention has started to swirl around the shiny piece of loot from the last adventure. Intentions are high. Raised voices and a few coin pouches might be the first sign of a row simmering like a pot ready to boil over. Remember that fat cat merchant we rolled at the last port, and one had rings on every finger? Well, everyone got a ring off him. Some silver, some brass. Only Longpipe's share turned out to be gold, with a shiny jewel or some such. Little Eddie says it's unfair. Longpipe won't give it up. They settled it with Fist, but the crew's still a buzz. Yawn about loot shares. Best nip it in the bud. Such melodrama over a ring. It's like watching a pirate opera. Bring me the ring. 5 lashes for both men, which gives it the seaskin ring. Or if they want to fight over loot, I'll give them one more. Set course for... Yeah, we'll get the ring for ourselves. Aye, sir. Crew will think twice about acting out next time, that's for sure. Your stern command cuts through the tension like a sharp blade, swiftly quelling the unrest before it escalates further. And now with that ring, we're going to go ahead and put it on ourselves so that we're getting the 1 heal at the start of each turn. Now, we can either go to the Bazaar or the Dockworks. We'll go to the Bazaar because there's 2 loots there, so potential for even better loot. And let's see. We don't really have the money to buy anything, so that's not really an option. Let's see about... And there's nothing really, I think, that's worth storing from them. So, let's see. We'll get the Brew of Recklessness.
For glass.
1 extra damage, 1 less armor. Let's have the Cannon Breaker shoot that Cannon Breaker. And we'll have the,
Give me splinters and ruin. Captain, we've
go.
got him. Ready for another round.
Dang it, they destroyed one of our one of our light cannons.
Sound off.
We'll deal with the regeneration. That one I'll never be able to get through in time. Let's go ahead and use this to take down some of the bomb. Let's try to take down a bomber. Yep, we got a bomber. Nope.
Company is ready to fight. Should we be concerned?
Not at all. They only think they rule these waters.
Okay, we'll put Captain Cutter there. Then we'll put Little Johnny here. Put Grumpy Nia there. And then we'll put Walleye Frank there.
If it is true after all, I can improve.
Have Little Johnny go ahead and wipe out that one. Then we're gonna go ahead and send... We're gonna go ahead and... First we're gonna shoot this pawn like that. Then we're gonna go ahead and knock the powder keg back into there. That fire will kill them. Then we'll have Grumpy Nia do that.
Is that the best you bilge rats can do?
And let's also go ahead and finish off these 2 with Walleye Frank. There we go.
Most uncomfortable.
The Blight killed him.
Not shed my noble blood.
Do try to die expeditiously.
Who tried to die expeditiously? Well, they managed to kill the
brilliance of my
them.
fiery grandeur.
Okay, also still there. Should have known better when I saw so many, when I saw the +5 movement speed. They're basically going to be able to kill pretty much anyone
What?
in a
Me?
single
Worry.
turn. And we're going to have the mate swing over there. Hit this bomber into there.
Follow instructions as long as you give them real slow, like.
And we'll have this, we'll have Little Johnny go ahead and finish off with that one. We'll have Captain Cutter move there before hitting that. Then we'll have the mate move there, finishing off the last bomber like that. Now to get 2 wounds, 1 on... that's the Brew of Recklessness. Which we'll go ahead and give over to, I think, Little Johnny. And we'll go to this abandoned outpost.
Worth poking about, eh, Captain? Be they left behind something of worth?
While plundering the company's abandoned outpost, Wilkes pulls you aside. He tenses and glances furtively around to make sure he's not overheard. You already know the question he's going to ask, which he relays in a theatrical whisper. Is she listening? You sigh deeply, steeling yourself for another of the quartermaster's urgent counsels. How to explain it's not your sanity he should be concerned with, but the thrice damaged ghost demon in your head. Don't worry, my friend, I can control her. What a deceitful bastard you are. You know damn well how easily I could expose you to poor Mr. Wilkes. We're in this together, love, to the bitter end. You keep nodding as Wilkes whispers. You utter assurances in all the right moments. But in truth, you're not even there. Wilkes's worry lines do not abate. But he puts his hand on your shoulder and limps off, knowing you too well to take it further. Continue. In a central area of the outpost yard, you find some complicated machinery that, upon further examination, seems to be one employed to refine raw glass into shaped solid bars. An ingenious engine, priceless in its day, heavily worn from years of use, discarded to rust and decay. Nice catch indeed. What should we do with it, Captain? We could destroy it for 6 abyssal ether. We could salvage it for useful parts, giving us a plunder chest, level 3, or turn on the machine for a glass chest. We'll go ahead and salvage it for useful parts. Good idea, Captain. When we get back to the cove, our mates will be able to take this beauty apart, examine it properly. I'm sure we'll learn a thing or two. Sail away. We can go to the Children of the Sea frigate for another deck sweeper. Or get old trusty knives. Let's go ahead and get the deck sweeper.
Aye, Captain. Company ship sighted. Helm, set a course.
Okay, let's go ahead and start it off by taking care of this cannon breaker here. Then we'll use this cannon breaker to that, and we'll take care of one of the run supplies with the volley gun.
Damage report, Captain. It's not
Damage
good.
the volley gun. Next, we'll use the
Fire.
cannon breaker to and this light cannon to break that. Then we'll use the light cannon to try to break the... Yep, we broke the other run supply. That's good. Now then, we'll use the cannon breaker to take care of that mortar. I don't really care if they damage I don't really care if they damage Widowmaker. We'll just go ahead and destroy that instead.
Reload.
So far, so good. Let's go ahead and put in Captain Cutter there. Let's put in Widowmaker here. Let's go over here and put in what's his name? Walleye Frank right here. And let's put Little Johnny in right here.
High winds, high spirits.
So let's go ahead and start by shooting.
Not what I aimed at, but I'll take it.
Good. Then we'll hit the pawn into that, which kills him.
Something amiss.
Then we'll move here. Hit the pawn into there.
Put me
That's
in,
good.
Captain.
Then we'll move up to here. We'll have Little Johnny hit first. Hit the whale tail, thank you.
We will crush
And
you.
Walleye Frank will go ahead and hit that. And that's then we'll use the Kraken Slam on all of these guys. That's good damage.
I think you made it happen.
And now we'll
Justice shall be done. The benefits of
okay,
dream.
Walleye. That other wound. We'll go ahead and put in the Grumpy Nia.
Let's ride this wave home.
It's kill or
We'll
die.
go ahead and start with that.
Pass the rum.
Let's move Grumpy Nia here and finish it off like that. Victory. Great. I have the deck sweeper. Which is a guaranteed 5 damage to any crew member. Let's go to the secluded shrine.
As are you. Let's all rest up and be ready for the shitstorm ahead. Hey.
And let's go ahead and get the Abyssal Essence. Now this gets +2 bonus damage, -2 armor. This one gives +2 armor, applies minus to mates, and applies -1 armor after each attack against this unit. Let's go for the Cadet's Emblem.
A fat prize too tempting to ignore. Set a
Okay. What is that? Blighted Goddess. Both crews apply 1 blight. I do not like that. But let's go ahead and start by having that cannon.
Reload. Swiftly now.
Do that. Let's go ahead and try to take out that blighted
Did I see the slack
thing.
off?
This is a rough situation.
Well done,
With
Captain.
that, Captain Cutter will heal over time, so that's fine. But we need to really need to figure out a way to take down that blighted goddesses.
They won't get far
Yeah,
without
there we go.
that.
Blighted goddesses, good. We can let him take that damage. Instead, we will go ahead and we'll go ahead and put a fracture on that. That's fine. We'll instead shoot that.
I commend you, Captain.
Grumpy Nia is going to go down if we don't do something.
Fire! Make them beg for their miserable lives!
Because that's guaranteed. But honestly, I'm okay with that. Instead, I'd rather go ahead and try to... Let's go ahead and wipe out one of their stingrays.
Never mind, lads. We'll make them choke on those tears soon enough.
Okay. Let's go here. Go ahead and put little Johnny there. Let's put a mate here. And, oop. Captain Cutter goes there. Thank you. And we'll have the Widowmaker go here. Good.
Ah, cheer up, swabbies. We're about to win.
Starting off with this. Go ahead and shoot that stingray. Right there. Go ahead and knock that stingray overboard.
In a pig's eye.
Go ahead and take this mate. Let's run him over here. Hit him into there. Next we'll move over here. And go ahead and have little Johnny hit him with that. And that'll be the end of the turn.
Oh, but this is dreadful! You rapscallions presume too much.
So many choice targets.
Oi, got something cooking.
Okay, let's go ahead and finish off this guy, this stingray. Little Johnny, there we go. Then we'll go ahead and have Nate go into the fire like that. That's fine.
Devilry beckons.
Next, we'll go ahead and here. Go ahead and hit that one in like that. And we'll go ahead. That so it's just a mate. So that we'll just go ahead and let the mate go down, get the wound.
I don't believe it.
They'll put in walleye.
I just had a bath.
Let us get some booty. I only shoot
Some
people
booty,
I
you
truly
say?
admire.
That was good.
Consider it an
There we
honor.
go. Two wounds. We got the cabinet emblem, which gives +2 damage, -2 armor for mates. So effectively, mates are going to be hitting like trucks, but they'll also die. They're kind of glass cannons now.
If you think it wise, Captain.
All right, let's go to this event. Company property. Your lookout reports a rock formation on the shores bearing the markings of the Royal Veteran Company. That usually means there is a cache hidden there. Looks like it might have been there for years. No saying if it holds treasure still, but you see those tide lines. I reckon the rocks were underwater until recently. Good chance it hasn't been disturbed. What troubles me is that the company leaves traps to discourage looters like ourselves. If the cache is intact, so are the traps. We should send some mates to check it out. Yeah, well, we could, but let's just be safe and search the shoreline. And then we can go to the
Could use
bazaar.
some provisions.
Where we can go ahead and repair our ship. Get all of the repairs. Then we can go ahead and look at buying an item. Let's go ahead and go for the fancy buckle. And we'll go ahead and give that to Widowmaker. And sail away.
Aye, Captain.
Then we'll
The
go
course
to the
is
company
laid,
fortress.
ladies. Remember, the drowned goddess is all wet for us. She won't let us down.
The scouts are back from the prison fort. They've got our informants locked away in their deepest dungeons. No means to free them. Serve for a full assault on the prison. The prison's under heavy guard. I dare say Blackbone's expecting an attack. On a happier note, Madame Esperanza de la Mar sends her regards. Thanks to your generous contributions, she rid herself of the company's soldiers and doubled her earnings. Here's your share. A pleasure doing business with her. Gain 200 gold. Blackbone's an insidious bastard, Cutter. After you died, the world was went to shit. It was all his vision. Saw it all laid out in the map. Harvest glass, convincing the companies to buy in, follow him, build himself an army, enslave him to the monsters, all his plans, just tools for the creation of his new world. But Blackbone's become a monster himself. That doesn't sit well with some of his men. They've got reason to hate monsters and resent having to serve one. With proper incentive, we could persuade them to abandon Blackbone's cause and leave their post. The price of persuasion, Wilkes estimates, is over-generous for a pirate, but worth it if it means freeing the informant. We can either fight and potentially gain a plunder chest and a glass chest, or we can just pay 200 gold. We'll just pay the 200. You hand a sack of gold to your men and send them back to the prison. After an hour or so, you observe a few boats leaving the island, meaning fewer defenders you'll have to face. And now we can go ahead and fight. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and start it off with dealing with our light cannon. Then we'll go ahead and shoot their armor stands. Yeah, our mates have less HP now. That's fine. Now we'll get that. This. Come on.
Captain, we've got him. Ready for another round.
And let's see, anyone? Got Captain Cutter, 2 less HP. That's not great. Go ahead and do with that. Thank you. Then we'll have the light cannon. Go ahead and shoot that. Knock it out. And we'll also have that, not that one. Now they'll regenerate 1 HP a turn. Ooh, this is gonna be a tough fight.
Don't feel remorse. I've been looking inside their heads for the past 5 minutes, and I can tell you, they deserve no mercy. Except for maybe one lad. His wife just gave birth. Don't worry, I won't tell you which one it is.
Bloody hell.
Okay. Let's go ahead and have Captain Cutter go there. We'll have Little Johnny go here. We'll have Widowmaker go there. Yes, there. No. Not Widowmaker. Widowmaker go here. And then Walleye Frank go there.
Good as gold, I am.
Let's have Captain Cutter go here. Go ahead and knock off the pawn. Then we'll have Little Johnny up here.
Better get to it then.
And hit the swordfish.
Confound you!
Good. Then we'll have Walleye Frank come up.
Stratagem, sir.
Hit them like that. Have Widowmaker come here before hitting the whale tail into there. Kill, and hold on, let's see. Probably do more. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's wipe out those two with the Kraken.
Give up yet.
There we go.
We shall never yield.
Now we'll have mate come
Feeling
here.
red.
Thank you. We'll start it off with Little Johnny hitting that.
Where's our defense?
Mate, the mate will come up here, finish off the swordfish. Good start.
Need me, Captain.
Then we'll move over here. We'll go ahead and
Here's
get the
choice
hammerhead into the
fillet.
fire like this. Move here. Go ahead and shoot him.
2, perhaps 3 more guns.
And finish him off.
Captain, I have a phantom from...
Captain, freed the informant we spoke of, so well done, us. Yes. Now know precisely where Blackbone's ship is, and how to find the journals we're looking for, all according to plan.
Mr. Wilkes, I'm about to slap you. Out with it, man. What's wrong?
He says Blackbone's ship sank in a place called the Trench. It's a problem, you see. Very deep there. No man could dive to such a depth. Also, even if such a problem could be surmounted, the Trench is a feeding ground for man-eating sharks.
Oh, I so love the way they thrash around at mealtime. Have you ever seen a frenzy after a ship capsizes? They're so happy. I swear they all got on big, toothy grins.
Cheer up, Mr. Wilkes. We have the power of the depths behind us. I'm sure we'll find a solution. Somehow.
And there we go. That gave us a bunch more XP, which leveled up 3 of our units. Also gave us a bunch of blueprints and a bunch of glass.
There must be something we've overlooked, Mr. Wilkes. Some other angle we might exploit? Well, let's go over it again. Blackbone confessed to Esperanza that he feared a man called the Sea Shepherd.
Aye, Captain. Flimsy as this rumor may be, still the only thing we know of that the immortal Captain Blackbone might have a cause to fear.
We know precious little about this Sea Shepherd, but Blackbone's done our work for us. He's studied the matter for years, recorded everything in his journals, which we'll find in the cabin of his old ship.
Which sadly sank to the bottom of the sea. If we can't figure a way to it, I fear we're sunk as well.
Have faith in your captain, Mr. Wilkes. I believe I know a way. I shall ask a mermaid to haul me down.
To the Trench? Lad, it's too dangerous.
What could go wrong? I'm immortal.
I do hate to agree with the old soul, but what if we get stuck down there for good? In the dark? For eternity? You bitching away about Blackbone and what a crop daddy he was. No thanks.
But lad, if the mermaid takes you, it's no better than strapping an anchor to your leg, eh? You'll drown and wake up back here.
True. Either I grow gills, or we must find a means to breathe underwater.
I might have some idea where we should start.
And thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload. I do upload every single day. And I'm going to be going away for a little bit, so I will be pre-recording about 2 weeks of videos. However, I'm not going to be doing that quite yet. It's towards the end of the month that it's going to be happening. But if I seem less responsive to like comments or whatever, it's because I'm gone. I wanted to inform you guys early that I will be doing that. Also, if you guys would help us hit our subscriber goal, I lowered it down because our average because I noticed my daily views is only about 70 to 90 views a day. So I figured I'd lower it down from 100 subscribers down to about 70. So if you guys can, and as of the recording of this video, we're currently at 58 subscribers. So it's still a fair ways away. But because of all you beautiful people, I know we can do it. Until next time, bye-bye!